It's November 23rd. We're doing a small game hunt this morning for squirrel. Just got a shot with my 22. Pretty sure I knocked him down over there. I'm not gonna move just yet. I seen 2 other squirrels in the vicinity, so I'm gonna wait them out, see if I can get another shot. Water trapping opens today. I'm gonna set some traps out for muskrats later. I gotta thin out some of the squirrels here because they're terrible for bow hunting. As you've seen in some of my earlier videos, they'll sit right over your stand and bark at you. That was a pretty long poke I made that shot. I can't leave my camera out because it's pretty cold, so it sucks the batteries out of it. It's below freezing this morning. Let's wait and see if I can get another shot. I can see one about 60 yards from me, but he's sitting in real thick junk. I know there's no way this little bullet is getting through that. It's just too much cover. I'll just have to wait him out. I can see where he's sitting on the tree there. I'm using a rifle today too, so even with a 22, I won't take shots that are up in the air. I'm sitting in a stand. I'm sitting in my tree stand, so it gives me shots down. There's too many houses and stuff around here, so it's not worth taking the shot into the air unless you've got a really good backdrop if you're sitting against a big thick tree or something. The sun is just coming up now. It's the opening of statewide bear season today too. Today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is bear season, regular firearms bear season. There's always some big bear shot every year in PA. It's tough though, you can't bait, you can't use dogs. There's none of that allowed. Let's wait this guy out a little bit. Okay, wait a little bit. Who's that? Squirrel right here. He's right on the edge of the corner. He's actually sitting up in the tree right here. That's a pretty decent shot. That's about a 60-yard shot. Let's see where I got him. Oh yeah. That's a pretty decent hit. Well pleased with that. Okay, we set a little I guess it's a combination set, I guess. I have 2 traps. There's one here, there's one here. I didn't bed them into the ground. The ground is pretty hard already. It's not frozen yet, but I dimpled the ground just enough to bed the trap so it wouldn't move. And I covered it with some dry grass cuttings here on both sides. The log, of course, the log actually was just here by the pond, so they're used to it. They're used to it being here. I didn't anchor the traps to the ground. The traps are anchored to the log, almost like a hay set. I do have 2 dirt holes under the log, one here and one here, but it's just a bait hole. I didn't make a lot of disturbance like something was digging at it. I have some lure Minnesota red on the log here. I have some canine forest on the log here by Cavens. There's some fox urine on it. I have the traps wired to the log, but there's also a drag underneath the log on both sides. Now, a fox is not going to move that. Even a coyote's going to have a hard time moving that log. but we'll see if we get any action at it or not. It's at a good spot because the trail from the pond leads right up through here. They come up this way, they travel along the path this way, along the path this way. I always get lots of trail camera pictures of foxes coming in and out of here. Caught some really big coons here too. I haven't put any coon sets out today, but we're gonna see how my little, I guess you could call it a hay set here works. Flat set, whatever you want. Flat set, dirt, hole, hay set, how about that? We'll see how it works. Okay, my cabin trail here. And here's a proper dirt hole. Have it a little bit recessed into the ground, so they've got to step down into it. Made a big disturbance, like something was digging at it. Made a pretty big dirt hole there. You can see it pretty well. It's good visual. It's got good backing on the trail here, right on the edge of the cornfield. So foxes run this field here. See, I have some lure on the rock there right behind the hole. A little bit of fox urine, a little bit of gusto up in the tree here. A little bit of gland lure. I think it's Minnesota red again. And then I have some bait cave-ins, predator bait in the hole. Then if I walk down the path here this way, I have another set down here. Past my big deer scrape here. I've caught fox at both of these locations before. Didn't catch any fox last year. I had a lot of close calls. I had them on trail cameras coming up to the set. And here's another set where I made a big visual. Lots of eye appeal. Again, log for the back end. Nice big dirt hole. Recessed for the trap, so they have to step down into it. These are intended for fox. I have seen coyote here this year. I don't see a lot of coyote. The potential is there to catch one, but never got one in a trap, and I very rarely see them. I have trail cameras out here all year long. I may get 6 or 7 pictures a year. Pretty rare sightings, but they are here. I have Bridger 175s in both of these sets. Offset jaw. Again, I have some fox urine, canine force, and a little bit of predator bait in the hole. So we'll see if we connect. This set is nice here because the pine trees tend to shelter it if we get snow and stuff or heavy rain. It's up high. You can see the rest of the ground around it is lower, so it doesn't fill up with water. They cut all the corn here a couple days ago. I have a week to trap before deer season. I have a week to trap before gun season for deer opens. So I'm gonna leave these here. I'll check them during the week after work and stuff, which will be in the dark. That's why I showed you them now. We'll see if we connect. I'm not running serious trap lines. I really just don't have the time. Spent a lot of time deer hunting this year. A lot. I seen one deer this morning, that was it. Big doe. Okay, off we go back to the truck. See if we can continue our small game hunt. Gotta go set some water traps too, so maybe I'll go and do that. Doing a small game hunt this morning, done a little bit of land trapping, now we're going to do a little bit of water trapping. Chaos today, total chaos. That's funny, I just had a little deer come within 5 yards of me, walk right past me. She's over there now. That's funny, I was down here looking for deer sign. That gives me an idea. I'm looking for a spot to put another stand, and I think this area is going to be a good location. Well, that deer's now is after coming right down the edge of this draw. That helps me out. Okay, got a couple of different design sets here that I made. It's some H stands here, short, And there's a medium. There's a 110 conifer. This is a real one for deeper water. With you can see I had the handle on top of it. And then this one is rebar with a conifer keeper on it. This one has the conifer keeper too. I just welded the conifer keeper to the 6mm steel rod. And then you want to put these in when you put them into the pond. You want them right down on the hard pack so the rat's going to come right through that trap. You can see here, look at this. Tell me that ain't a rat hole in the bank there. There's another one here. Look at the fat, they have one in there. So we're gonna put two. One close in, one further out. Maybe we'll get a double, we'll see. See what happens. Okay, you can see I have that trap set right against that hard edge, and then the spring is on the opposite side because that rat is gonna follow that hard edge. Same on the one I put out further there, right at that pinch point. Edge of the trap is right on the hard edge, and they're gonna follow that edge hopefully and get stuck. Well, I want them to get stuck from that too. I've one at that pinch point right here, and then one further down almost at the burrow entrance right there. You can see where they're zigzagging around. Look at that, another gully out there. We'll see. If there's any rats in here, we'll get them. Awesome double muskrat catch here. I didn't show you this set yesterday. I said that there's a channel right here. You can see where they dug the bank out. So I had one set here, then it hooks around the edge right here where the light follows it, and then they have a channel going out into the pond. And I got two, one there and one there. Nice. That's a good start to rat trapping for sure. You can see there, I got him right around the head. Nailed him. And this one too. It's a good catch. His little stands work really well. We can see that trail that they have there going down right to the hard pack. And we gotta see if there's any more. See here, got him right around the back of the head, perfect catch. Same with this guy, he had both his front legs and his head in it. Perfect. Good catches. Oh, just after getting those two rats, my hands are freezing. Forgot my gloves, left them at home. They're actually in my truck. Didn't bring my truck with me, I have my car. All right, let's see if we have any more. Look at that. The water's cloudy, but there's one there, and I'm pretty sure there's another one there. The traps are both set off, unless there's weed or something in that one. But I can't quite see because the water's cloudy. Let's check this out in here. Well, it looks like we maxed out on muskrats. There's another one right there. You can just see the body of the rat there, along that hard edge. This trap doesn't look like it's set off. It's something bumped it, I think. All right, let's get these guys out of here. Okay, there we go. First check on the rats. We got 4. Pretty decent ones. They look juvenile. I have caught much larger rats out here before, but had a nice double there. That was a good check for those for sure. All right, let's get home and get my hands warmed up. On to the next one. I had nothing in my my canine sets tonight. I checked those before I came here, and no activity on those. But hopefully we'll see if we connect there. All right, time to head home. Okay, I had a pull out here. The trap next to my cabin trail here. You can see the trap right there. Look. There's something done a number on it here. It's pretty well trashed up. I'm thinking it was a coon because he has everything ripped to freaking pieces. So he was in here a while. I'm guessing it held him a while. I was looking for hair to see if there's any hair. Oh, it just barely nipped it. Look there's the fur on the... You can see the fur on the trap there. It looks like a coon. because there's a lot of damage here. So usually fox won't make this much damage. A lot of times they'll just realize they're caught and then lay down, but a coon will freaking fight and fight and fight. I'm guessing it was a coon. Can't see my dirt hole or nothing, but I'm gonna redo this set. It's gonna have eye appeal and stink appeal now, so oh, that's a shame. I'll check the other set and make sure I don't have anything else, and I'll come back and reset this one. Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, here's a remake. Not too bad for coon mass destruction. Pretty much rebedded my trap. Dug a new dirt hole in there. He pretty much dug it closed, so you can see all the soil. I mean, he really wrecked the freaking place here. I know it's dark, but definitely coon fur on the trap. I just used a set of remake gloves, and I had to rebait it. I don't have any bait with me, so I'm gonna have to come back and put more lure on it, or more bait in that hole. But I'll leave it. It's got a lot of smell now. Smells like coon. Even the trap smells like, all the dirt and everything smells like coon. He had to be here for a while. He might have got him in a hind foot, because he definitely pulled himself out. He could have reached that tree. There's a couple other little trees around it that he could have reached and pulled himself out. I've seen that before. It is an offset jaw trap, so yeah, maybe we'll get him again. All right, time to go onwards. Well, haven't caught a rat in a couple of days, and here's another one. I moved one of my sets to this run here, and there we have a result. Yeah, I haven't caught any rats in a couple of days. Here's another one for the bag. That brings my total to 5 out of this pond, so we're doing pretty good. I don't think there'll be too many more in it though. All right, this is where I had the trap. Right along the edge is a little tunnel way coming in here. You can see here the bank where they have it notched out, and then up underneath here there's bank holes. In there, in here, there's 2 of them. So I caught the rat coming right in there. I'm gonna leave these sets out, see if I'm lucky. Maybe I'll catch a mink. We'll see. Okay. Just pulling my muskrat traps out here. This pond is frozen really good. I came to this trap, and look what we got here. Yeah, muskrat under ice. How awesome is that? Okay, let me cut them out. Okay, there we go. Here's my trap stake. You can see I cut the ice out. There's the chunk I cut out. Froze really quickly. I'm gonna pull the trap out here. There we go. Got ya. The mud off. Nice. Okay, nothing in this one. Now I gotta walk out on the ice. Sticking to it. I chopped this one out. I can see a body. What? Oh yeah. Haha, nice. Got him. See, I had another double set here. I had one up close and then one out further. I was hoping for mink, but I see a bubble trail there. I see a pretty good bubble trail here. See what I'm talking about there? Goes all the way out that way and down here. It looks like a bubble trail. That's a good way to tell if you have stuff under the ice. Man, I'm pleased with that. I've never done that before. I never trapped rats through the ice. Okay, time to get home and get warmed up. It's pretty cold out. But yeah, I've never done that before. It was pretty good. All right, back in the car. Fingers are cold after digging the ice. But yeah, I've never done that before. I've never trapped rats through the ice like that. It's a shame that the ice doesn't stay clear, especially on the wind-blown side of that pond. It gets really dirty, and then the ice gets dirty, and then you can't see into it. If I could see into it, I'd probably trap longer, but it's tough once to get it. I mean, it only took a day, maybe 2 days, a day and a night, to get 4 inches of ice on that pond. So it froze pretty much overnight. Didn't take long at all. Started as a little crust layer, and then just boom, like that. There's inches and inches of it. The temperature took a drastic drop. It's the day before Christmas Eve. So I didn't have any Landsets out. I had taken my Landsets up for the last of deer season, but now I'll be back trapping again on the land, probably for fox after Christmas. We'll get back to that. I'm gonna set a stand up too for late muzzleloader season. We'll do that too. All right, there's a little bit of a trapping update. We'll see you on the next one.